And we are live. All right, let me see if I can find my video over here on my computer so I can follow along. There it is. Live now. Oh, look, there's an ad. Hang on. Skip the ad. There it is. There it is. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Joe and Melly. How are you guys? Joe, you're making me laugh today. I don't. Oh boy. Yeah, you've been making me laugh. So, um, here we are. It's a farewell, Mrs. Dipple, right? Yeah. So we got things to talk about. Oh boy, we got things to talk about. Hi, Tammy. Yep. So, um, Diamond Sparkle Chase is here. Hi. How is everybody? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's been an interesting, couple days here, the last couple days, but yeah, you know. Hi, Emily. Hi there, Mrs. Dipple. Yep, it's me, Mrs. Dipple. So, this is kind of my party, guys. This is this is my retirement party. Yep. Well, hi, Treva. How are you? So, as you can see back here in the background, maybe there's some balloons. Whoops. Well, that didn't work. Well, now did it. Crashed my sign and everything, right? So I have some balloons, have my sign. Yeah. So, yeah. My retirement party was last night. Yes. It was very short. And we'll talk about that. I'm going to wait just a little bit for a few more people to come on in. And then I'll talk about, what happened and how it all went. Just so you know, I have been busy all day today, and we've been working outside all day, and my husband has brought pizza. So, yes, pizza. you can bring me some pizza.
Well, you gotta come and get it.
You can bring me some pizza. It's summer here, and we are outside like all the time in the summer. And so, yeah. Hi, Yvonne. Diamond Painted Campers here. How are you guys? I'm glad everybody's here. Yes, Joe, I love me some pizza. It's from Pizza Hut. Yeah, like Pizza Hut pizza. So, I'm making my own party today. Yep, making my own party because, with the way things have been going, the whole situation, everything's just kind of weird, right? Thank you, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Yep. So this is my first official day of being retired. First one. Yep. Last night was my last official duty as a teacher in my school district. Yep. We had a drive-by, drive-through kind of goodbye situation. Hi, Stephanie and Melody. I'll tell you all about it. Hi, Connie. Life now. The rest of my life after retirement. And what do I do with it, right? The sign. Okay. I didn't make it. Hi, Jill. It was actually one of my students made the sign and gave it to me last night from her car, and I thought that was very, very sweet. So these were our school colors, green and purple. There's like limey green, and then the purple are our school colors. And I thought that was just so sweet. She's holding that sign out the window, and And it was one of those kids that was always kind of shy. She didn't talk much. She was pretty quiet. Hi, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. But she came to most of the Zooms that we held. She came to most of them. And there she was in her car, and she looked so sad. She just looked sad.
This is what she gets.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Dinner is served.
Thank you, honey. It is ham and pineapple. Okay, you're getting hamster meals. All right, let me take it off my Wi-Fi and go on my mobile. All right. I didn't know if sometimes I don't know if I'm just seeing it on my computer or what the deal is. So I'm off Wi-Fi. Let me go on the Wi-Fi then. See what that does. Let me know if that's any better. Now we're on the Wi-Fi. We'll see if that works better. You never know around here. Sometimes the Wi-Fi works great, and sometimes, it doesn't. All right. Okay, are you still getting them, or are we okay now? Let me know, because I took it off the Wi-Fi. I put it on the Wi-Fi, because it wasn't on. Okay, Suzanne says it's better. Okay, Treva says it's good. All right. See, I just saw one on my computer screen, so I don't know if it's my computer or what it is. Okay, you saw it, Suzanne? All right, yeah, I saw it too. See, there it goes again. Is it causing a big problem, or is it just a quick little spin? I don't know. I don't see it now. All right, we're gonna go with it like this for a minute, and we'll see what happens. I'll keep watching my screen and see if I see those again. So. Is it just a brief little thing, Melly? Just like a quick little ooh, and then it goes again, or it'll take a few seconds? I haven't seen it in a minute, so anyhow. All right, so back to the sign. She's pretty quiet. She had a little speech issue, so sometimes it was hard to understand her sometimes, and she was just sweet though, just one of those kids, just kind of sweet. So she was in her car driving through, and she had the sign hanging out her window, and at first it was almost like she wanted to give it to me and then she didn't, but then they started to move on, and then she's like, no, here, it's for you, take the sign. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, so it was just kind of sweet. Sweet, sad, all at the same time, all of that stuff. So yep, I had my last few meetings this week. I did Zoom with my class. That was very interesting. We have our class on Tuesdays, and I decided that we would go for a little tour around the house. And I might talk about that in my whip and chat, but it was interesting. The kids that were in our Zoom class really enjoyed it, had a good time with it, and yeah. So they got to see the farm, got to see the ducks and the, wildlife and all kinds of stuff going on around here, and they enjoyed it. And then, it was time to say goodbye to them, not knowing if I would ever see them again. I knew that the drive-through goodbye was coming on Friday night. Hi, Crystal's Crafty Creations. But, I didn't know who would be there, who would, actually come to the drive-through goodbye thing, and several of them didn't. I think I ended up having, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 kids from my class that came to our goodbye. So not very many, thinking I got 24 kids in my class, 7's not a lot, right? Hi, Connie, YouTube lover. Thank you very much. So we did that, and that was kind of hard to just hit the button and say, end session, leave meeting. I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna leave now, we're leaving now. Say goodbye. And, it was really kind of hard to do that. It was weird. Yes, Emily, it certainly was very bittersweet. Yep. So, anyhow, then on Thursday, we did our building is a pre-K through 3. And so after 3rd grade, the 3rd graders leave our building, and they go on to a new building for 4th graders, right? So we always do a 3rd grade goodbye. There's usually a big assembly and hi, Miss Drea. And there's, certificates given out and parents come and they bring flowers and balloons and, it's kind of a big thing. And there's a slideshow of pictures. The 3rd grade teachers get up and talk. Thank you, Kelly. They get up and they talk about each student and things like that. It's kind of a big to-do, And of course we couldn't do that. So we recreated it the best we could and we did it through Zoom. Invited all the kids to Zoom. All the teachers were, on Zoom and tried to do kind of what we normally would do, right? Had a slideshow. The teachers still talked about the kids, said nice things about them. The kids got to see each other and chit chat. I'm telling you what, there's a big difference between 2nd graders and 3rd graders when it comes to talking. There is. 2nd graders have barely learned how to use the chat in Zoom because there's a chat feature just like we have on YouTube. And they barely learned how to use it and how to make comments. Those 3rd graders, though, whoa. They were chit-chatting back and forth to each other the whole time through that whole, like what I would call an assembly, right? They were just chit-chatting away. They were, wow. Asking each other for numbers and this and that. And so what a difference 1 year makes, right? They're a little more savvy. But that was, okay, those were kids, a lot of kids that I had, just last year. And they did the little slideshow, put their picture up there. And if they could get a quote from the kids, they had a quote. Now, when we have, when we're in school and we do this, all the kids have a quote. But I'm certain that the teachers had to collect the quotes during a Zoom, a Zoom call. And if they didn't make contact with some of the kids, they weren't able to get quotes from them. So some of them had quotes and some didn't. So seeing my kids that I'd had in the, last year, and seeing their faces in their little picture with their little quote was very interesting and very touching. Last year's group were some real special kids. Hi, Blonde Noir. Oh, yeah. Hi, Barbara. Thank you very much, you guys. And it was, some of them were very touching, seeing those kids that I had last year because they were a group that really, I really had really deep connections with a few of them, But there's a couple, they don't normally shout out too many of their previous teachers. Normally it's like they talk about their 3rd grade teacher because that's, most current. But there were a couple of those kids that, said something about me in their quote. And I thought that was very touching. I was very, moved that they actually talked about me in their quote. And here's the one that cracked me up the most, you guys. I had a little girl that was, oh my gosh, hard to explain this girl. She was all over the place. She would have great days. She would have other days where she was just like, it was like Sybil entered the room and you never knew who you were going to get, right? But she could be the sweetest thing or she could just be, well, I was the only person she talked about in her quote. She said, I will miss Mrs. Dipple and diamond painting. That's exactly what she said. I will miss Mrs. Dipple and diamond painting. And I thought, well, you know, you get them with something, right? Something gets through. And for her, it was diamond painting. And she would like to sit around and, make little stickers and whatnot in class. And that was her thing. She liked diamond painting. So, it was just touching to see that. And it was hard. I mean, it was hard to see. I mean, I had tears several times. And then at the end, it's just a stream of pictures. Like as many pictures as we could find from when they were like really little, preschool, kindergarten, all the way through. I was like class pictures of me in that class last year. I don't know why that one was in there. I don't even think there was a third grade class picture, but us in second grade last year, our class picture made it in there. It was Halloween, so we are all dressed up and stuff, but you know. And then there's a lot of pictures from things that we had done in our class, and like when we went to our Annie's Big Nature lesson last year, which we didn't get to do this year. But it was just nice to see all that. So that all happened on Thursday. They had a dance party Thursday night. I did not attend the dance party. It's a thing my building does. The teachers love to do these flash mob dance things, and I was never into that. I always kind of skipped out on the dance parties. I didn't like them, but they had a dance party on Zoom. Go figure. How do you do a dance party on Zoom? I don't know. They played music. That's all I know. They played music on Zoom. Guess you can do that on Zoom. Can't do it on YouTube, but you can do it on Zoom. So that was Thursday. Last day of school is always what we call like a clap out. I'm sure you guys have probably heard of clap outs, right? So it's like everybody, all the kids, all the students, all the teachers, all the staff line the hallways, right? As the third graders walk through the halls. That's when they would like to do this little flash mob dance thing. Our principal, oh my goodness, she would have to teach the third graders this dance to whatever song was popular at the time. And they'd come down the hall with the music playing, dancing down the hall, doing their moves, whatnot. So, and then the third graders would head out. And, it was like right at the end of the day, the third graders would head out the door. And then the rest of us would just kind of follow behind after they left. And that's how everybody would leave on the last day of school. So, again, we couldn't do that. And that's where the drive-by goodbye came in. And at first, it was just going to be the third graders. Third graders were going to be able to drive through the parking lot, get some special things, all that stuff. And then it turned into, well, if the third graders are going to do it, we could do it, for everybody. So that's what happened. We did it for everybody. K through 2 preschool, actually preschool through grade 2, they got to come through first. All right, they drove through first. And so many kids hanging out the top of the car, at the sunroofs and stuff like that. It was funny. One girl sitting up on top of the car, completely out of the sunroof, and I was scared to death for her. Like, oh my gosh, I hope she doesn't fall, But it was very interesting to watch them come by and just, there were so many kids I didn't know because I don't know the preschoolers. I don't know the kindergartners hardly at all. I don't see them. They're clear in another wing of our building, and I see them like very, very, very little, So there's a lot of kids that came through. I just didn't know. So I'm just waving, bye, hi, bye, have a great summer and all that, And then there were some of my kids that came by, Now, mind you, all the teachers are standing on the sidewalk. We have a circle drive around our parking lot. We're all standing on the sidewalk. And, we're wearing our masks and whatnot. Oh, I forgot the other part. I mean, I'm holding these balloons the whole time because it was windy. I got the balloons before the drive-by goodbye thing started. I'll tell you about that. But I had to hold them because they were blowing all over and they were just going to take off. So the whole time I'm holding the balloons in one hand, waving with the other hand. Um, they got me a crown, you guys, a little crown, a little tiara. It says officially retired. I was wearing that, and my mask, of course. Now, it's 85 degrees outside, and the sun is blazing, and it's hot. And try wearing these masks out in the sun, blazing sun, heat, hot. I mean, you couldn't do it the whole time. I mean, you just had to take it off. I mean, at least pull it down sometimes, you know. But there was a couple of kids that came by that I was just like, you know, is it okay? I'd walk up to the car and I'd just be like, can I just give them a hug? You know, a couple of my, special kids from this year. And I did, just kind of through the window, just a little hug. One little girl, oh my gosh, you guys, broke my heart. She was bawling, just bawling her eyes out, just crying away. I mean, she was at every Zoom class we had. She was the sweetest girl, and she's just crying her eyes out. So, yeah, pretty touching, pretty, pretty moving. Let's just put it that way. I thought, I've always been one of the teachers. They're like, are you going to cry on the last day? And I'm like, no, I'm not crying on the last day of school. I used to at the very beginning of my career, but, I don't cry at the end of school, usually. And I thought retiring, I'd be okay. I'd be fine, I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'll be fine. Well, surprised me, right? Surprised me. Shocked me. Some of the emotions I've had have just been totally, totally surprising. But it was an emotional time, And then after they came through, then the third graders came through. And we had signs made. There were like yard signs, and we got to give them their yard signs. It was next to us, we were responsible for handing them out and stuff. And it was just, wow. It was great to see everybody like that. It was really a small fraction of, our kids, but it was awesome to see them, the ones that could make it. And it was quite emotional at the same time. So there's that. Yeah. Hey, Therese and Jamie, how are you? Before the whole thing got going, we were all there a little early. Before it got rolling and the cars started coming through, one of the teachers, she's the head of what we call the social committee, when people have special events in their life or weddings, births, somebody passes away, all those things. We all contribute to a fund, and then the social committee does something, for those occasions. Well, she pulls up, and nobody was supposed to be in our parking lot, but she pulls up, and one of the third grade teachers pulls up, one of my friends, and she gets out, and the third grade teacher, my friend, has the balloons and the tiara. This all happened before, they started driving through. And then the teacher in charge of the social committee drove up, and she emptied out her car, or got out of her car, and had a hydrangea, a nice big hydrangea. And that was for me. So, I mean, even though we didn't get to have a party, and we still might, there's still talk that we can have a party at some point, maybe in the fall. But I got a hydrangea. I got a really nice wind chime that I've got hanging out in my tree out front here. And the balloons, the tiara, that kind of stuff. And then, my principal, they had microphones and all that, Oh, good. Jen's here. Oh, good. Hi, you guys. Violetta's here. Moritz is here. I'm glad you guys are here. So, yeah, she talked about me a little bit and, said, this isn't what we had planned. This isn't the way we wanted it to go, all that stuff. And then asked me if I wanted to talk. Do I want to talk? Oh my goodness. On the spot, had no idea this was going to happen. Do I want to talk? Okay, I did. I talked. I did the best I could. I got choked up, all that. But, it was very nice. It was very nice. It's not at all what would normally happen, but it was nice that they did something last night. And, yeah. So, yeah, that's all I can say about that, I guess, So, anyhow, I am retired. My duties are done and over. My classroom is cleaned out. All my stuff is in my basement. That's it, guys. I'm retired. Yeah, Joe, we have there's a group of teachers, the retired teachers that do stuff quite frequently. They get together, they have lunches, we have oh my gosh, we have a teacher, she's been retired for I don't know how many years, and she'll have a big party every summer at her house because she's got like great big huge yard, really really nice place, and she'll hold this like picnic once a year in the summer. So I am sure that when this whole COVID thing settles down a little more, my group of friends that I met years and years ago at school, we always do lunches in the summer, and we were talking about it the other day. Things have finally loosened up a little bit in Michigan, where restaurants are going to open, with limited seating and stuff like that. I think next week. And so we're like ready to, start gathering a little bit again. You know what I mean? Start being a little social again, doing stuff, And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to things getting back to, a little more sense of normal, different for sure, but back to some normalcy. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. I think you guys have looked at my sign long enough. Farewell, Mrs. Dipple. It was nice. It was very nice. Like I said, it wasn't exactly what, it would have normally been, but, that's okay. It's all right. There's still time to do that later. I did have a couple teachers, like ask to get my phone number. Like they didn't have my phone number, want my phone number so that one teacher, she wants to just come out to my house. She's like, now that things are, lifting a little bit, she said, I'd like to just do lunch. I'd like to come out and see your place, and hang out and have lunch or whatnot, see the ducks and all that. And I'm like, sure, that would be awesome. So make sure she had my phone number. I know we had phone numbers at one point because we went to a conference together and we were like texting each other back and forth, but sometimes you lose things. I don't know, but. And then the librarian wanted to make sure she had my number. Hi, Bridget. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. So, yeah. I think I freaked Joe out. Joe made a comment earlier. It was like, wait, you scared me. You were leaving. Because I put up that video, the last of the year of last or whatever. And I think Joe and somebody else thought that meant I was leaving YouTube. And I was like, no, I'm not leaving YouTube. No, I'm still hanging out on YouTube. My new job, right? My new job. YouTube. I mean, it's, not a job really, but oh my goodness. Yes, Maritza, I would love you to come over and see my place, right? I mean, I would love it. All right, I'm going to zoom you in a little bit now that I took my sign off and adjust the camera here just a little bit. So I can actually diamond paint a little bit, maybe. Anyhow, talk about what I'm working on here. So sorry about the wiggle jiggle. I'm just gonna adjust you here. All right. There we go. All right. We'll call that good. All right. So this is the Flower Pot Bestie. Flower Pot Bestie. Right? And this is what I'm working on with Suzanne. Suzanne's in here, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. So Suzanne is a subscriber and a friend. You know, let's not just stop with subscribers. She's a friend as well. And we decided that we would work on this together. And it's working out. Oh, that's okay, Mistria. You have to tutor? College trig? No, thank you. No. I never took trig. I can't even imagine. Didn't have to take that much math. Thank God. I'm not a math person. No, definitely not a math person. So, anyhow. I can handle second grade math, though. I can handle second grade. So, anyhow, we're doing this together. And I think it's working out pretty good. So, in the first intro video, Suzanne had sent me pictures of kitting up and progress pictures. And she's been doing that this week. She sends me a progress picture pretty much every day, I think. So I will have her progress pictures to post in my next week's Whip and Chat. Anybody out there? I know Molly's not here, but there's other people that use Apple. Hi, Pauline. Thank you, Pauline. I'm gonna do my best to fill my time. I'm just gonna fill my time. I'll find plenty to do, I'm sure. I've kind of tossed the idea out there to Suzanne that she could come on StreamYard with me. And she's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, you could do it. She said, well, I only have an iPad. Now, can you come on StreamYard with an iPad? I mean, it's just a link, right? I make the live and I send the link. You could use an iPad. Anything you can record with would work. Am I right? Jen's out there. Jen uses StreamYard. I'll wake you up every morning. Okay. All right. Well, there you go, Bridget. See, my kids are grown and, it's me because my husband's still working. So it's just me and the dogs and the chickens and, So, yeah. See, if there's a camera on the device, that's what I'm thinking. Any device that has a camera that could record a video, I think you'd be fine. So she said she doesn't have anything to hold her phone. Well, you could even do it with an iPad. You should be able to I don't know. I don't have an iPad. Prop it up somehow. We're going to work on that. You guys keep telling her. It would be fun, wouldn't it? At least one time. So Suzanne has taken control of the prize for the giveaway. Yeah, she has already ordered a prize for giveaway. And when it gets to me, I will show you what it is. She's sending it to my house, having it shipped to my house. And when I get it, I'll show you. All right? I'm working on some stuff to go with it. And when I get that, I'll show you the whole little prize package we got going on. Okay? So, yeah. We got a prize. Now, I think at one point, and I don't remember what it ended up being. I think at one point I had a hard time coming up with a hashtag. Every hashtag I tried with blooming and friendships or friendships and bloom or all these things that were all used. I was having just a difficult time. And now I don't remember what it is. What did we end up with? I don't even remember. Hi, Principal Painter, Miss Kara. The dog takes up your time. Yeah, dogs can do that. Yeah. I think you can use the iPad. I think you can. Yeah. Okay, see, Joe's got the iPad propped up right now. There you go. There, is that what it ended up being? Blooming Friendship? Did that one work? Because I had a hard time. Hey, Numbum, how are you? Oh, you use a Kindle Fire. Wow. Well, yeah. Can you can't record on that though, can you? You can only watch on a Kindle, I think. Is that right? But boy, I thought those were just for books. See, what do I know, right? What do I know? Not much. I I got a phone and a desktop. That's what I got, folks. A phone and a desktop. Well, I do have my school laptop. I gotta take that back sometime. I probably should have taken it back last night, but there was so much going on last night. I was just, anyhow. Yeah, I'm not, it might be that blooming friendship. I gotta check it out. And of course, I can't do it right now because I'm on my phone. Using my phone to record. I think it's blooming friendship. Is anybody, okay, post to it, okay? Blooming paint with diamonds. Well, I got something to work. I got something to work. I just don't remember what it is. If you guys figure it out, if somebody can look and let me know, it's on Instagram. Anyhow, somebody's asked, do you have to do this painting? Absolutely not. Nope. Whatever you are working on. I think that Kendra even said, well, I might put on some coloring pictures. I'm like, awesome. Put some coloring pictures in there. Whatever you're doing, guys. Just we like to see what you guys are doing, And we haven't really been specific yet about how you get entered for a prize, but we're not in a rush. We just got started. I mean, we just got started, but man, I got like the bottom half of this done. Not half, but anyhow. Lighting a fire. Ooh, that's right. It's winter in Australia. Bianca's from Australia. It's winter there. We're just getting nice and warm here, and they're getting cold. Wow, isn't that something? Yep, we're just getting warm, and they're getting cold. Wow. So, yeah, show us what you're working on. Love to see what you're working on. Okay. I've seen Melly working on. I can't remember its name. Mona, the apple girl. I call her the apple girl. The girl with the apples. I think her name's Mona. I've seen her on Instagram. So, when I remember what the hashtag is, guys, when I remember what it is, post to it. Post your work. Oh, yeah, I know. You were like down to like one little section right in the middle, I think. I've seen, I love to see people's work. So I'd love to see your work in our hashtag group. I have posted, and I posted something for Suzanne as well. So there are a couple things out there in our hashtag, and I think it's blooming friendship. No, maybe. Gosh, I wish I could remember it. That's making me mad that I can't remember it. Anyhow, there's that. And more information will be coming over the next few weeks about how exactly you're going to get entered for the giveaway. Okay? So stay tuned for that. All right. I have a new member. Yay. So I'm going to shout out Yvonne. Yvonne is my latest member. Thank you, Yvonne. Hashtag helping friendship bloom. Is that what it is, Mistria? Or is that a suggestion? Okay, it is. That's what I came up with. I knew it couldn't just be friendship blooms or blooming friendships or anything like that. None of those would work because they were already taken by something else. Helping friendship bloom. Yep, there you go. So welcome, Yvonne, to membership. I'm so happy to have you. I know somebody else has asked how to become a member. How do you become a member of the channel? How? Well, okay. here is how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you do. You go to like one of my videos and then you click on view channel. Like you got to go to view channel. And then when you go to view channel, that would be where you would normally subscribe. If you're already subscribed or not subscribed, that's where you would subscribe. But right next to the subscribe button is something that says join. Join is how you join the channel as a member. All right. And when you click on join, it takes you in and it shows you all of the perks. It goes over what you get for each level. Because right now I just have 2 levels. Like I said, I might go in and add a level at some point, but right now there's just 2. So you can go in and you can see what the perks are for each level. There's a round drill level and there's a square drill level. And I'm saving that, AB drill for, a little bit later. That'll be the next level. AB drills. So, yeah, that's how you do it. And one level is $1.99 and one level is $4.99. And you get a few more perks when you're at the $4.99 level, $4.99. But it just helps. It just helps me have a little bit more money to buy diamond paintings and things like that. And I just got a diamond painting in the mail today, actually. You guys, it's the first time, I think, since this whole COVID thing started that I ordered a painting on Amazon and I got it in 2 days. I have Prime and I'm supposed to be able to get things in 2 days, right? But it's not been working that way. But I was ordering some other things, which I'll show you those because it's diamond painting related and you might be interested in it. So I'll show you that. And then I actually got this package in 2 days. I was like ecstatic. I couldn't believe it actually came in 2 days. Now I have some other things that should be here and I don't know why they're not. As you guys know, last week was the end of Melodies of May, or the week before. I don't know when it was. But Suzanne won my giveaway. And her prize is coming from Mystical Diamond Art. Now, Mystical Diamond Art is in New Mexico. And whenever I order from her, it usually comes within 2 or 3 days. It hasn't got here yet. And Amy, who runs Mystical Diamond Art, it's no fault of hers. She has shipped it. It is just stalled out somewhere. And I don't know why. It's getting close to 2 weeks since she shipped it. And neither one of us can figure it out. There's nothing we can do. It's in transit somewhere. So, stuff that's right in the United States, I don't know, has nothing to do with coming from China because it's right here, but don't know what's going on. Now, my husband, who works for the state, he often, when he's working overtime, is delivering mail and he's taking it to the post office. Like massive amounts of mail, right? And the last time he was there, he was talking to the guy that he drops it off with, who was saying that our mail system, at least in Michigan, is insane. He said they are so busy. He said mail people are working 60 hours a week. Everything is really slow. Don't know why, but apparently it's a Michigan thing. I guess that's, you're going to try it on your TV. Well, that would be interesting. Okay. Yeah, being Prime right now doesn't really matter, but yeah. I was really surprised it came quick. But like I said, other things that should be coming just aren't. Okay, see, Maritza, you ordered that Mystical Diamond Art long after she sent mine, I think. And yeah, I just don't get it. So you just have to kind of sit here and wait and just be like, well, my stuff will come when it comes, right? It'll be here. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kara. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that is a super chat. Not membership, but that is super chat. And that's just another way to contribute to the channel, to help me do cool things. I want to do more cool things. Yeah. Right. I don't think you can do memberships from the iPads. That was something that we had a hard time. Yeah. I don't think it'll work on an iPad. There had to be a special link. I think that's what Molly said last time. You have to have a special link to do memberships through the iPad. Oh, hey, there's Jen. Jen, do you know about that? How to do memberships? Like, you can't do it on an iPad, can you? I think that's what I've heard. Anyhow, it's weird. I mean, the best way that I have told people is just on a desktop. I think if you have a desktop, that's the easiest way to do it. Anyhow, so enough about that whole mess. That whole mess, just whatever. Stuff will be here when it's here. That's all I can say. It'll get here when it gets here. So anyhow, I hear people in chat there talking about Diamond Art Club. Yeah, hear people talking about Diamond Art Club. Yeah, you haven't checked that out yet. Okay, I thought maybe your husband would know. Talking to Jen. Sorry, thought your hubby might know. Yeah. So, Diamond Art Club. Pauline has given up because they're struggling to complete your order from March. Oh, goodness. Wonder what that's about. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, Numbum. No crying over diamond paintings, right? It's just no crying over diamond paintings. But I have to say, I mean, last week was just a bizarre week, I think. There were so many awesome diamond paintings Diamond Art Club came out with. And it was craziness. Not that this week's weren't awesome, because as you all know, there was a Chuck Pinson. Of course there was a Chuck Pinson. I've talked with several people about it. Are you going to get it? I'm like, absolutely. If I don't get it, maybe I would have cried. Oh, welcome, Mistria. Welcome. Mistria figured out the membership thing. New member. Hey. Welcome. Now you get to see all the interesting stuff I put out there. I haven't put anything out in a few days, guys. I'll get on that. So, oh, you got a Chuck? Yeah. Raise your hand if you got a Chuck. Raise your hand. Yeah. Yeah, try your phone number. That might work. So, you're in Australia, Pauline. Oh, yeah. That might be. Yeah. Welcome to the family. Green member. Yeah. And then you get a flower. See? You get a little flower by your name. Yeah. Yes, I got Chuck. Yes. Okay, Jen. The filing cabinet is full. It's full. Actually, the last two paintings I got, the last week, I've only shown you one video so far, but they're on top of the filing cabinet because the filing cabinet is full. I fill the filing cabinet with diamond paintings. Diamond paintings in boxes and tubes, you guys. That video is coming. Just wait. I filled a 5-drawer filing cabinet. Yep. Was the deer in the truck bigger than the truck? Oh. I don't know. Was the deer in the truck? There's a deer in the truck? I didn't even look that closely, honestly. Yeah, it's mostly, oh no, it's not all Chucks. No, it's all my Diamond Art Clubs, all my boxed and all my tubed paintings. But Yeah, I have seen that Chuck Pinson picture around for a while, and I was like, oh, I love that. The camping thing and whatnot. Oh, how serene, how beautiful. And of course, I have to keep up because I have all of the Chucks. I thought there were 12. I did. I thought there were 12. There's not. I have 14. So 15 on the way. Now, I think, what is there, supposed to be 27 or something? So I got a ways to go yet to get all 27, but, we're going to keep them coming. Keep them coming. So, yeah, Chuck was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Loved it. Tammy, you think it looks weird? I'll have to look at the picture again. It's standing in the bed. There's a deer standing in the truck. I guess I didn't even notice. I didn't look at it that closely. Apparently, I didn't care. I just went, it's Chuck, I'm getting it, right? I have to go look at it again. I'll have to look more closely. But, yeah, it's on my way. It's on my way. It's on the way. Let's put it that way. Okay, I will tell you this. Who was it? I want to say it was Cereba that posted like on Tuesday that she got her paintings from last week. I was like, Tuesday? Shoot, I'm normally just getting my notification on Monday that they're getting it shipping, getting the shipping going. And Tuesday, she's got her paintings. So I was like, wow, okay, that was fast. Is Chuck blind? I have no idea. I'll have to look at that again. But I thought, man, that was super fast. In all of the craziness, I will tell you that I will get my Diamond Art Clubs on Thursday. If I order on Saturday, they're coming on Thursday. It just doesn't matter. Throughout all of this chaos and all of the weird shipping, well, that has a tab. This one's got some tabs on it, you guys. Some of these drills have little tabs, so I gotta pick them out. Diamond Art Club has been steady Eddie. Steady, steady, steady. I always get my paintings on Thursday. It just never fails. So I guess, in a world where diamond painting delivery is upset and crazy, you can count on my Diamond Art Club to be here on Thursday. Thursday. Yes. So, hey, it's coming. It's on the way. I kind of liked the unicorn. It is Sheena Pike. I've been waiting for Sheena Pike to get here, you guys. Been waiting since she first announced it on Instagram months ago. I've been waiting for Sheena Pike stuff. Now, there's some cute stuff that she's done. I kind of like that one. I thought about it for a hot second, and then I was like, no, I'm just getting the Chuck today. And plus, I was in such a scramble. I was in such a frantic scramble to make sure I got it purchased. I didn't want to mess with trying to get two. I just let me get in, let me get Chuck, let me get out. I'll be good. Just let me get it done. But then maybe Diamond Art Club has stepped up the inventory because those things did not run out. They did not run out like they have been. They've been around. I mean, 2 of them I think have now sold out, but the deer is big, but I think it's standing on the back side of the truck. I have to look again. Oh, you didn't get it. Oh, yeah, you didn't get the unicorn, but that means that her stuff's coming. Exactly, Jen. Exactly. Right. Yes. Well, hi. What's her name, Bridget? What's her name? Yeah. So the Sheena Pike stuff should be coming, right? There should be more of it. And there is some beautiful, beautiful stuff that she does. I'm so excited to see more Sheena Pike. I mean, I'm excited for it and then I'm scared. I got to keep up with Chuck. They probably won't have a Chuck for a while now. But then what? Then they're going to come up with Sheena Pikes, right? Oh my goodness. There's just always going to be something, right? Always, always, always something. So, anyhow, there's that. But keeps us excited about diamond painting. Yeah, keeps us excited. I think I got all those K's. The lady with the mask. Yeah, that was interesting. The lady with the mask, the partial. So at the early release, at the 12 o'clock release, Chuck sold out first. And then the lady with the mask. And then, they held some back for the 12:30 release. Allie. Hi, Allie. I like that name, Allie. And they got restocks. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're finally starting to get more stock in and maybe greater quantities of like the new releases that they're getting. So, hi, Nicole. Welcome. Hey, Bridget's daughter, Allie. Hey, Numbum figured it out. Yay, Numbum. Welcome to the family. Oh, she's a member now. The unicorn is still available. I know the last time I looked that the koalas were on low stock, but Maritza says, I'm not buying any more for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Call me Lindy. Okay, Lindy. I'll get it. I'll write it down. I'm going to write it down right now. Call Numbum Lindy. Sorry, I'm writing. And Mystria. All right. I've had to start making myself a notebook. A notebook with keep track of all this stuff I got going on. Oh, she got one. Jen's like, I got one, but it's a secret. Gotta keep it a secret. We'll see it soon enough, I'm sure. Okay, Kara. Go to like one of my videos. Or, wait. Go to where you see like subscriptions, because you're subscribed, right? So I should come up as somebody you're subscribed to. Go to me that way. And then go view channel. There should be a view channel. Yep. And where you see subscribed, below, thank you, Jen. Thank you for helping Kara and walk her through that. Thank you, thank you. But, yeah. Okay, Maritza, did I know you ordered from TSA? Did I know that? I probably did. I just probably forgot. I'm surprised my TSA custom, that Sunrise, didn't take that long to get here, actually. Being a custom and all that, it didn't take that long. Oh, okay, thanks, Jen. We can figure out how to get people subscribed on the iPad. That would be great, because there's a lot of people that use iPads, or I think it's even iPhones might even be difficult to use. But anyhow, anybody want to hear a Rowdy story? I got a Rowdy story. All right. So, yeah, you probably did. So, Rowdy doesn't like me. I'm trying. I'm really trying. I am trying to make friends with Rowdy, okay? Did I tell you the fox story? Did I tell you the fox story? I don't remember. No, he's not fried chicken yet. Oh, last two. Oh, I told you about the fox. Yeah, so the stupid fox, right? Oh my goodness, the fox. We went out the other night and we sprayed like um, varmint deterrent kind of stuff, like all over the place out there. We're gonna do it again. We're probably gonna do it in the morning, and that stuff stinks. Let me tell you, it stinks. Okay, it is like the worst smelling stuff. And the night that we did it, there was a little breeze, and so you would spray the stuff, and it would blow back on you. And so then you got it on you, and oh my gosh, it's disgusting. It is so gross. I can't even explain what it smells like. I cannot even explain what it smells like. It's just bad. It smells like something rotted and died or something. It's gross. But it's supposed to keep the fox away. But you have to spray this stuff a lot. You have to spray it like every few days. And they're like, it will work if you keep up with it. The problem is that most people give up. They stop doing it. They think they sprayed it a few times. And the fox just waits a couple days until it doesn't smell so bad and comes right back. Because fox, you know, they have the reputation they have for a reason, you guys. The sly fox, right? The sly fox. Oh, no, Jen. No. No empty elevators with stinking up the place. We'll leave that to you. So they say that you just have to keep doing it. Do it every few days and keep it up for several weeks. Now we're going to have to go buy more because, we've used up almost a whole spray bottle. So we're going to have to get some more. But they say if you just keep doing it and keep doing it, the skunk, you got to think about skunks now. The fox will realize that there is really some other animal living in the area because fox are territorial. They're territorial. And he's going to make this his territory. But if he thinks something else is coming around, then he'll eventually kind of give up and go away. All right? So we're going to keep spraying. Now, here's the interesting thing about the fox, you guys. My husband went to the Quality Dairy. It's a convenience store in our town. It's up the road anyhow. He was there and he was talking to one of the girls. He was talking to the cashier who, we know very well about this fox thing and the fox getting the chicken and whatnot. And the next thing you know, this man who's in the store goes, yeah, I saw it. And he was like, what? He turns around and it was our neighbor that lives right next to us. Right next to us. The house right on the other side of the pond, right? And he's like, yeah, I saw it. And my husband's like, really? He's like, yeah. It went right around, right through our yard because that bushy area out back, it's right next to their yard, on the side of their yard, and it's the back of our yard. He saw it. He saw it. He saw the fox go cruising around there. Yes, annoy them long term. You got it. Yes. Yeah. Just keep putting that stink out there, right? But the neighbor saw the fox. He said, yeah, it was a young fox, and I saw it. It was running right past us over here on the side. He said, I went in to get my gun. He said, I wasn't quick enough, though. And my husband's like, let me know. You see it. I shoot it. I hope you do. And he goes, oh, I'll shoot it. Don't worry. I'll shoot it when I see it. He said it was a young fox, and he saw it trucking off with my chicken in its mouth. Are you kidding? Really? Are you kidding? Okay. Wow. Yeah. So we're gonna keep stinking the place up out there. And of course, the other thing that might help is, they say that if you if you go pee around your property, yeah, if you put your own scent out there, that will deter them as well. Yeah. So when we're outside working, you know what my husband's doing, right? I'm like, honey, yep, you over there, go over that way. You know where you gotta go. Go mark your territory, honey. Go mark your territory. Oh goodness. I don't think we're bothering the chickens. The chickens don't seem to mind at all. Although, you know, if it kept the chickens out of the bush out back, that would be fine too. They have been hanging out at the house more, so I don't know how well they smell. But yeah. So, you know, between the scent deterrent and Mr. Moments deterrent, we're gonna do something with that box. Oh goodness. It's more difficult for me to, you know. Plus I think, you know, a male scent versus a female scent, I don't know. Probably better if he sticks to it, not me. Oh goodness. So yeah, Mr. Rowdy. Mr. Rowdy. Okay. Mr. Rowdy has not really bothered me. Although he does like to hop up on the deck in the summertime. I love to be on the deck. Okay? It's one of my favorite places to be in the summer. The sun's shining, breeze blowing, the ducks are out there swimming, and I just like to sit on the deck and watch what's going on, right? Well, I can't do that when he decides he's going to jump up on the deck. And I'm like, oh no. Oh my gosh. Here he comes. No, you cannot come up here on my deck. This is my space. This is my property. This is not for you. Go away. I had to go in the house the other day. I'm like, he just kept coming. And I'm like, okay, I'm not even taking any chances. Nope, I'm going in. I'm being chased into the house by my chicken. All right. So I keep telling Dale this. Okay, we got to do something with this rooster. Got to do something with him because I'm not going to be a prisoner in my own home, trapped, you know, by this rooster. And he's like, okay. So we've been going out to the chicken coop like every night. We get the chickens go to bed by themselves. They just go in. It starts to get dark and they just go in and they decide it's time to go to bed. They roost and they just go to sleep. The ducks we always have to work with a little bit more. The ducks don't like to come in as well. They would rather stay out in the pond even if it's dark. So we have to kind of go out and coax them in most nights. Although last night they went in by themselves and all I had to do was like catch them when they came up because they were hungry. They came up for food really. So I caught them when they were up and just ran out there real quick and shut them in. But so after we get the ducks in, we go into the chicken coop. And he's been picking up Rowdy and holding Rowdy. And I pet Rowdy. And then I pet the girls because I want him to know I can pet these girls. You know, I like the girls. They like me. Everything's cool. I pet him. And we've been kind of doing that every night, seeing if that will help. Well, today we were going to be out working in the yard. All around the yard. And I'm like, okay, he's got to stay in at least for a while because I don't want to have to watch my back the whole time I'm outside planting flowers and doing what I'm doing outside. I don't want to have to keep worrying about where he's at and that he's just going to automatically appear from, you know, nowhere and right? So he left him in the pen. He let the ducks out. And he left Rowdy in the pen. Somehow, a little bit later, he went out and, this is what he did. He went out, he wanted to let the rest of the chickens out. But he didn't want Rowdy to get out. So he goes into the pen. And he decides he's going to catch Rowdy so that he can let the other girls out. Oh my goodness, you guys. I was like, that is much more aggression than I can deal with. I am watching him try to catch Rowdy and Rowdy just flying up at him. Now, if you have ever seen a rooster and the way they like to fight, they fly up and they come at you with their feet. So it's like their feet first, feet out, and that's what comes flying up at you is feet. Because I'm telling you, those claws and those spurs on the back of their legs are vicious. Hi, Diamond Artworks, and they are ready to just fight. He was ready, and he kept flying up at my husband, and he'd try to catch him, and he'd fly up at him again, and he'd knock him back down, or he'd try to grab him. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like watching two roosters fight. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen is watching two roosters fight. But one of the roosters is my husband. I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt here, right? Well, he finally ended up kind of knocking Rowdy to the ground and got a hold of him while he was on the ground, like by the, I don't know how he got a hold of him, but got a hold of him anyhow. And I was just like, oh my goodness, that was like torture watching that happen, right? So he's holding Rowdy now, and he opens up the gate and he lets all the girls go and whatnot. And oh my gosh, it was crazy. He lets all the girls go, and then he starts just walking around with Rowdy, and he's holding him, and I'm like, oh man, Rowdy's making all these noises, and he's like, you know. I'm like, oh, you have done made him mad. He is annoyed. And he goes, he sure is. He is, and I don't care. He can be annoyed. He's going to hang out with me for a while. And I was like, okay. So he walks around with him, and he was just perturbed. You could tell he was just P.O.'d, right? But he just kept walking around with him, had him tucked right under his arm, and he just walked around with him, and he'd walk by me, and I'd reach out, and I'd pet him. And I'd be like, okay, you know. Did that for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, and then decided he was going to put him back in the pen, all right? Because we still want to garden, and he's really being kind of pissy, and so he's going to leave him in the pen. Oh, man, was he mad. That rooster was mad. He sat there and he paced and he crowed, and he actually threw himself against the gate a couple times, like, boom, you know, if I throw my body against it, maybe it'll open and I can get out. But he couldn't. And after a while, he finally calmed down, and he settled down in there, and then he just went to pacing back and forth. And then I think he got too hot because it was like right out in the sun. And so we have some berries out there by the pen, and he started like hiding underneath the berries for like shade. Thank you, Jen. So he's hiding underneath the berries for shade. And then we realized that there was a duck in there still. Oh, poor duck. Duck got trapped in there for a while with Rowdy. So the duck just went into the coop and just, you know, took a nap. And Rowdy just paced back and forth. Just, oh, madder. You know, when they said madder than a wet hen? Oh, that's what we're talking about right there. That was Rowdy. All right. So then my husband looks at me and he goes, well, he got me. And I'm like, what? He goes, he got me. And I'm like, where? Where'd he get you? So he holds his arm out, and right on his wrist, you know where you got like that tendon that goes right up your wrist, up the middle of your wrist? You got that tendon that pops out there? He clawed him right there, right on that tendon. And he's bleeding. And I was like, oh man, he did get you. Oh, wow. Okay. So, we had to come in, and I got peroxide and got Band-Aids and washcloths, and he's bleeding, and I was like, oh, okay. So washed him up, cleaned him up, and he's like, okay, just pour some peroxide on it. I'm like, that's gonna hurt, isn't it? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, oh. I'm like, that's really gonna hurt, isn't it? Probably. I was like, oh man, okay. This is what I don't want. This is what I'm trying to avoid, you guys. If Rowdy came at me like that and clawed me like that and scratched me like that, I don't know what I would do. I would cry like a baby. I would be, oh my gosh, I don't like pain, right? I'm not tough. I don't want him doing that to me. But wow. So anyhow, got him cleaned up, got him a band-aid, and then after a little while, he went out and he let Rowdy go, let him out. Now, Rowdy was okay most of the day. He didn't bother us anymore. We did our thing, and oh, look at the thumbs up. Yeah. So after we were working our butts off, we were planting flowers, weeding, doing all kinds of stuff. My husband, I came back in the house for a little while. My husband called me out. He said, "Come on out back. Come out to the Adirondack chairs. We got these plastic chairs." He said, "Come back. Come out back." Okay. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome. You're having a party for your mom? Happy birthday, Mom. Thank you. I got this from Stacy Paradin. It's a short one. It's an acrylic, but it's short. I like it a lot. So we went back and we're sitting back there looking at all the beautiful things we had done, the flowers I had planted and the, weedless gardens, all that stuff. We're just chilling out because we're tired, And here comes Rowdy. Here comes Rowdy. And he is getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm like, honey, he's coming. He goes, I know. I said, I know, he's coming. And I'm the closest one to Rowdy. Okay, my chair is closest to Rowdy, and my husband's on the other side. And I was like, okay, he's way too close for me now. Next thing I know, my husband had been wearing like this, I guess the best way to describe it is like a straw hat, Think of like a gardener wearing their straw hat, and it's got the little strap, it goes around under your chin. But next thing I know, he takes that hat and he chucks it at Rowdy. Now, it's certainly not going to hurt him. It's a straw hat. It's not going to hurt him one bit. But I tell you what it did do. It scared him. It scared him, and he jumped, and I thought, oh, we're going to have a fight again. I can feel it coming. We're going to have a fight again, right? Nope. That was enough. Throwing the hat at him, he was like, fine. Huffed up his feathers, did a little wiggle jiggle, and then he took off. I was like, okay, all right, well, that worked. Okay. And Rowdy left. Took off with the girls, and he was gone. They went out in the bush. Of course they go out in the bush. You can try to tell a chicken don't go out there because the fox live out there. That doesn't work. So anyhow, we're sitting in chairs. We sat there a while, I guess, because eventually here comes Rowdy again. And I was like, oh my gosh, here he comes again. He's like, here, you want the hat? And I'm like, no, hang on. I got a stool. I'd been using a stool and I got the stool sitting beside me. Okay. So he got a little closer. I had the stool and I just started like tapping the stool on the ground. And he jumped back a little. I tap it again. And he jumped back a little more. And then eventually he was just like, fine. He turned around and he left. I was like, okay, that works for me. At least I scared him off that time. I think that I need to do that more often. But he's so intimidating. And then when you see what he can do to your body, I mean, it's like razor sharp, just razor slice, It's horrible. So, anyhow. But, oh, Connie, I'm sorry. Connie, I don't know how to help you either. Try using the browser version of YouTube on your iPad. Thank you. Thank you, Lindy. Try using the browser version of YouTube on your iPad. Hi, Jesse. I missed you coming in. Yeah. So I think just a little intimidation might work with Rowdy. You know? Just a little intimidation. But, man, that slice on my husband's wrist, it's like, ooh, that is icky. That's ugly, you know? That's not good. Not good. And the last thing you want, I mean, think about it. You know what chickens do, right? And you know what must be all over chickens' feet, right? You don't want that stuff getting inside you, you know? I'm sure that can cause quite an infection with all that, you know, chicken doo-doo getting in an open wound like that. So that's why he suffered through the peroxide. He said it wasn't too bad. I'm like, okay. You're tougher than me, guy. You're tougher than me. Taking on the chicken and then peroxide and an open wound on top of it. Okay. But that's why I walk around the yard with a stick or something. But my biggest fear is if he's loose, he's going to sneak up on me. And I won't know he's coming. If I know he's coming and I can be prepared and I have something in my hand, I'll be okay. But if I don't have something in my hand and I don't know he's there, uh-oh, what do I do then? What do I do then? But that's my Rowdy story for the day. Well, Suzanne, I would say it wasn't super deep, but and I go, let me see. And I go to my channel. Okay, let's see. I'm going to lose chat for a minute, but I'm going to try this. All right. Go to my channel. There is a link you can put in chat that will allow people to go to the direct join. Okay. Where do I find the link on my channel, Jen? I'm going to lose you in chat, though. Oh, you can't do it. Yeah, you can't do it. Okay. You lost me there, Maritza. What does that mean? A super soaker. Margie, that would be perfect. I just have to make sure I have the super soaker with me at all times, right? I walk around my yard with a super soaker. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can't do that, yeah. Shoot. Oh, boy. Well, I'm recording from my phone a slipper beating. I don't want to get that close. Slippers aren't big enough for me. Slippers aren't big enough for me. I'm going to lose you from chat, but I'm recording from my phone so you can still hear me. Let's see. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about down here in monetization. I know what you're talking about. This link down here. Let's see. Copy. Now let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video. And now I got to get through this ad. Let's see. Let's try that. Let's try that. How does that work? Try that. Yeah, I can put that link in my videos. I knew exactly what you're talking about when you said that. See if that works. that might work. Thank you, Jen. See, I knew that you could help me figure this out. I knew that you could. Smart chica. Yes, now we wait. Now we wait and see if it works. I wish I would have brought some of my sparklers in here, but I didn't. I've been putting sparklers in the leaves. I have some green sparklers, and they look kind of cool in the leaves. Just gives a little extra sparkle in there. But I didn't bring them in. Oh, I also have been putting some sparklers in the flowers for the S symbol. I have a blue that looks nice and the S. So I've been putting sparklers for the S's and sparklers for these like slash marks over here in the leaves. And it really makes it pretty. I did put in another order. I didn't tell Suzanne. Suzanne and I have talked about this painting so much and what she's doing and what she's ordered. And I put in another order to Tina. Diamond painting with sparklers. Oh, wait, did I send it? I don't think I sent it. Well, dang, let me send the link. Shoot. Let me send you the link. I didn't do that. Oh, boy. Anyhow, yeah. Someone saying hi to Beth. Hi, Diamond Painting with Beth. There you are. I'm like, I haven't seen Beth. Where's Beth? Did everyone go in on Rebecca's mystery swap get set up? My partner must have dropped out. What? You mean you signed up to do the mystery painting and you had your partner, but you haven't heard from him? Is that what you're saying, Kathleen? Thank you, Jen. Our family is growing. Our nice little family is growing. Yes, Suzanne, I ordered some more. Yes. I ordered a few more. Hi, Cat Loves Books. I wanted, Kathleen has symbol A, whatever color that is. What is A? A is like, trying to look at my canvas over here. I don't know. Anyhow, it's like this yellow. It's like a orangey color in the flower in the center. And she put ABs in hers, and I can get that. It's a jelly. So I ordered that. And I ordered something yellow. Something yellow, like a yellow sparkler or something, because there's some things I wanted to do centers of flowers with in yellow. And I thought a yellow sparkler would be pretty. So I ordered a couple more things. You know, eventually I'm going to have like the whole collection, right? Yeah. The whole collection. Wow, so you got signed up. You had a partner. And like, have you ever talked to her, Kathleen? Did you talk with Rebecca? Let Rebecca know. Yeah, let Rebecca know that you haven't like talked with your partner. Yeah, because that's no fun. You want to have a partner. You want to do the mystery swap, right? Clearly, you want to do the mystery swap. You signed up for it. So yeah, get with Rebecca and see what she can do. I mean, I had that happen once with the website one, the Facebook one, the mystery swap there. I had something go on with a partner there, but the admin was really good about it and stuff like that and worked it out. So, yeah. Chat with Rebecca. I'm sure she can fix it for you. She wants everybody to join and have a good time. So, anyhow. Oh, Deborah, thank you so much. Didn't you do that last week too? Rowdy Chow. Maybe, Deborah, maybe it will be the Super Soaker for Rowdy. Can I get one of those for $10? I like the super soaker. I like that idea. Uh, oh, I know a BB gun. We don't need a BB gun. Diamond drill gun. Then you can use all your extra trash drills. Put Rowdy in his place. Oh my goodness. I like the super soaker. You know, hey, actually, um, right now, the bandage fund. There you go. We need more peroxide and band-aids. I tell you what, you guys. Hi, Mystical. That band-aid that I put on his wrist, it stuck to my finger when I was putting it on his wrist. And I was like, oh man, that thing is super sticky. I was like, honey, you're going to have no hair left on your wrist when you take that off. That thing is crazy. Oh, get a whole bunch at Dollar Tree. That's a great idea. I was going to say that we just hooked up our hoses out back. You know, we have the hose reels and all that so we can water all the flowers and stuff. So now I would have a hose with a nice sprayer on it. I could just make sure I have that handy at all times. But I like the super soaker idea. That just makes it kind of fun. Hey, Rowdy, look what Mama's got. That would be hilarious. Cat Love Books. This is the Diva Pot Bestie. Diamond Art Club, Sherry Baldy. And it's what I'm working on with Suzanne. It's our collaboration, our cooperation, our paint together, whatever you want to call it, right? But she's super cute. I don't have her picture in here, the sticker thing. It's out in the kitchen. Otherwise, I'd show you the picture. Uh-oh. Oh, you have that? Well, that's what we're working on. Yeah. And there's a hashtag on Instagram. And there's a giveaway. Yeah, we have a giveaway prize. And a hashtag. Which is... Why is my mind blank again? I still can't remember that thing. Helping... Helping friendship bloom? Thank you. I cannot remember that. Where's that notebook? Here's my notebook. I gotta write that thing down. Helping friendship bloom. It was so weird trying to find a hashtag that would work. Helping friendship bloom. And post your pictures there on Instagram. Oh boy. Run after Rowdy. No. Jesse, I don't think that would work. I think that is just a sign of aggression with Rowdy. And that's a challenge. I mean, if you would have seen him and my husband today, it was a total who's going to win this fight thing. I don't want to be that close to him. I don't know. He doesn't stop. He just keeps coming. He just keeps coming at you. He came at my husband like 5 times. Yeah, I'm not that brave. I am not that brave. Anyhow. The big flower garden out back, you guys. Woo, hey. It is all fenced in. It is all tilled up. We have been laying down some soaker hose for some irrigation and watering. We managed to get hose all the way out there. It's quite a ways out back. And we had enough hose to reach out there. And we got it all set up. I put some landscape fabric down. I got some holes. We used to, I should not say we. I did not do it. My husband did. He burned holes in the landscape fabric. You know, you get a propane tank, and he's got this burning torch thing, and he lights it up, makes flame, and burns holes in the landscape fabric so I can plant in the holes. Yeah, that's a little scary too. But I got hosing. I got sprinkler systems back there. I got some landscape fabric down to try and, avoid the weeds and whatnot. We worked on that the other night for quite a while until we literally thought we were going to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. The mosquitoes were so bad. They were fierce. It was like, I'm going to have no blood left. I mean, I still have marks from some of the bites I got the other night. And he's out there in like blue jeans. I'm out there in like, I wouldn't call them yoga pants, but I wouldn't call them sweatpants. It's somewhere in between. It's just some light little cotton pants, Mosquitoes can bite right through that. They bite right through it. And they bite me in the butt. I hate that. Why? The mosquitoes are biting my butt. I'm like, oh man, they're biting through my shirt. It's like, oh my goodness. So we quit. We quit. Couldn't do any more. It's because there's no people to eat. There you go. They have no people to bite. So when they see people, they're just like, there were so many. It was just like a swarm of mosquitoes back there. I was like, okay, we're done. We're done. We're going to have to come back out when it's sunny. And then, because the mosquitoes aren't as bad in the sunshine. But then, I'm like, I'm going to get sunburn. I'm either going to get sunburn or I'm going to have so many mosquito bites, I'm going to look like one big bump. I can't win for losing. But we're going to get out there probably tomorrow. And yeah, Jesse, he does need to know who's boss, but he doesn't even get that with my husband. And my husband's much more aggressive with him. And he's still not even getting it with him. He'll still come at my husband. So I just don't know. I think at this point it's just scare him off. I'm getting some super soakers. Oh, I would not like a tropical storm either. No storms. So you're by the coast, Mistria? I can't remember exactly. Florida? Are you in Florida? Yeah, be careful. I know. That's what we say in Michigan. We don't have to worry about hurricanes, and we'll take the snow and the, whatever. But anyhow. So, yeah. We're going to get out there tomorrow, and we're going to work on planting some of those plants into the garden. My husband's so sweet. He's going to help me. I mean, it's my project, right? But he's helping me do it all. So he's going to go help me plant tomorrow. Haven't planted yet because we hadn't really had water out there. And they're going to need water because I water my little seedlings like every other day inside. So they're going to need to be watered. So I think we're ready. I think we're ready to roll. So tomorrow's going to be planting day. There will be video. There will be a video of the whole garden creation. I've been taking little clips along the way, and I'll put a video together for you. I'm working on it. I'm just waiting for a few more things to happen, and then, I'll make a video. But it's on the way. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Be careful out there. Nerf gun. Ooh, that would be fun, too. I don't think Rowdy would like getting hit with Nerf guns. Yeah, maybe I'll get one of each. I'll get me a super soaker and I'll get me a Nerf gun. I need some like handgun size, like easy to transport around. I can like have in my pocket or something. What do you think? In case he sneaks up on me and I don't know he's there, I need to be packing my water gun. Keep it in my pocket. Oh, goodness. The things I have to do. I mean, my husband, today, he was mad at him. He was ready to be like, I can trade you in. I can just trade you in on something that's nicer. You better straighten up. Oh, goodness. But, so, planting day in the garden tomorrow. Yay! Get them flowers going. They're growing really nice downstairs. I'm surprised. They're getting big. They gotta go outside. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah. Well, I have not heard back from Kara. That's right, Deborah. I'm gonna be packing a Nerf gun at my waist. Get me a little belt, get a little holster. I wonder if they have some with little holsters. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Ah. Oh, gee. Yeah, that would be like a tornado for us, Mystery, right? You guys get hurricanes, we get tornadoes. He might attack me if I use a Nerf gun. Well, nice thing is when I'm outside working in my big flower garden out back, it's all fenced in. It's all fenced in. He can't get in. Unless he gets really, really smart and learns how to fly over those pallets. But there's one part back there where we're going to make the greenhouse. And it's just a platform. So it's only like, less than a foot off the ground, just this platform. And I said, well, we need to fence the whole thing in, so we've got netting. It's just like net. It's the net that's around all of my flower beds. And you can see right through it. And so we're out there the other night. Here comes Rowdy, right? He comes trucking up there and he's up on that pallet. He can see us in the garden and he's out standing on the pallet. And I know what his thought was, that he's coming in the garden, right? But he got close to that net and then he realized, well, I can't get through there. Yeah, I can't get through there. I mean, he can sit there and see us, but he can't get to us. That was pretty funny. So I feel pretty safe and protected when I'm out in the garden. It's just getting back and forth to the garden. You never know where he's at. You just got to keep my eyes, my ears open, pay attention, and be packing. I'm going to be packing, yeah. Oh, boy. And well, those two aren't going to work very well. They're stuck together. I'm doing black, and you know what they say about black, right? And this black does definitely have trashy drills. I mean, like this one, you know how you're used to having a tab off the edge of a drill if you get a little tab? Now this one has a tab coming right straight off the corner. It's like a point right off the corner. So these are not the best drills. Not the best. I've had this kit for a long time. And I know that Diamond Art Club was having some issues with square drills for a while. So since this is an older kit I've had since sometime last year, that's what I, kind of assuming it's the drill imperfection, whatever. So, but I just keep picking them out. And if I was to run out because I picked out so many, I guess I'd just call them up and say, can you send me some more of this? Because I ran out because they were tabby. Is that a word? They were tabby. Is that in your book, Jen? Do you have the things tabby? I have tabby drills. Oh, boy. No, cat love books. I'm talking about a rooster. A mean old rooster. Hi, Lynn. How are you? How's the lizards? Your pictures of those lizards. Oh, my gosh. Oh, look who's here. It's Fee. And she came to the family. How are you, girl? Oh, it's got to be late. Isn't it late? Or is it early? It's early, right? How are you? Her and I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her a lot. Let's talk about trains. Oh. Oh, yours, you just got yours. That's right. You got yours just recently. I don't know then. I don't know. This is part of the reason why I am not a square drill fan. I've heard people say, well, you just have to get the right squares. And I'm like, well, where are they then? Because I don't know. I'm not a fan of squares. I don't have to worry about tabs on rounds, ever. Never had any. I mean, I get some concave or some crescents. I call them Pac-Mans. I guess all drills can have issues, but Anyhow. Well, welcome, Fee. I'm happy to have you as a member of my channel. If you guys don't know Fee, Diamonds in the Rough. Oh, you are at work right now. Oh, yeah. Ritz is like, I always have issues with squares. Cat loves squares. I know, lots of people love squares. I don't know. Rounds are so much quicker for me. They're fast. You just plop them on and go. You don't have to make sure they're turned a certain way or whatnot. I mean, I will do squares, and I have several square paintings, and I've done quite a few, but if I had my druthers, like that word druthers, I'd do round. But that Chuck Pinson today was not a round drill. No, it wasn't. It's a square. It's a square. So, I got it. How the trains running, Fee? Everybody running on time, doing what they're supposed to do? It fascinates me, trains. And controlling the trains. Just fascinates me. Probably due to the fact that I lived, with a train in my backyard for like 12 years or something. Literally, the train was in my backyard. Like my lot line, well, my property line. It wasn't a lot. I had 2 acres. My property, then there was a little hill up to the train track. Yep. Very slowly. Well, slow is probably better than fast. I don't know. Some of those little lizards you got are tiny. The little lizards Lynn has, I mean, they're like little bitty things. So cute though, little tiny things. I know Kathleen likes squares. I tried tweezers for a minute. I gave up on that. I saw Mistria doing it. Well, hi Debbie from West Michigan. How is that side of our state? I live in like central Michigan, I guess you'd call it. Yeah. And you live over on the west side. I love to go to the west side of our state. Lake Michigan's over there. Lake Michigan's so pretty. Go to Lake Michigan, hang out on the beaches. It's awesome. Yeah, I multi-placed all of these green down here at the bottom. And I multi-placed like all this orange over here in the flower pot. And they don't look too bad. No, they don't look too bad. I mean, you can always see the lines a little bit more when you have the light pad on, but they look pretty good. I don't think it's too bad. I still move them around, like I'll see like, oh, that gap there is too big. I don't like that gap, so let's push these a little bit. No, I do that. But you turn the light pad off, you don't notice it. I mean, light pad off, everything looks cool. But I tried the tweezer thing, I just couldn't do it. Wow, that's what the light pad off, it still looks kind of, I don't know, very shiny. And it's very blurry on my screen. I don't know if it's blurry on your screen. It's beautiful there. Awesome. Do you live close to the lake, Debbie? The bearded dragon is the biggest. Every girl needs a dragon in their life. Mystria would agree with you. Mystria is a dragon, like a real dragon. I tried the tweezers. I did. I tried them for a minute. I just couldn't get the hang of that. Yep, I like my drill pen too. I'm with you, Lindy. All right, Feet. Well, thank you so much for the retirement wishes. I appreciate that. Go man the trains. Oh, you're about a half an hour from the lake. That's not bad. Half an hour. It takes me about maybe an hour to get over to Lake Michigan from here. A little bit over an hour. Maybe an hour 10, maybe hour 15 to get to Lake Michigan. But it's so pretty. It's just a really nice lake. And they have fabulous beaches over at Lake Michigan. And lots of lighthouses. I think I've seen all the lighthouses over on that side of the state. They just kind of line the whole coast of the state, all these nice little towns, and they have lighthouses. And yeah, it's a lot of fun to go over there. That's where our whole lighthouse hunting started, was because of the west side of Michigan. We were just out cruising around, and we started way down in the corner of Michigan, and started looking at lighthouses. And then we decided, well, we should just keep going. And so we cruised up the west coast and saw all the lighthouses we could, and that's how it all started. We have seen almost all of the lighthouses in Michigan. And the ones that we haven't seen are the ones that are very difficult to get to. They're like the ones that are out in the middle of the lake, because there's a bunch of them that are out in the lakes. The lighthouses are right out in the lakes. They're in structures out in the water. So they're kind of hard to get to. You have to have a boat. Imagine that. You have to have a boat. But, yeah. So, there's that. It's fun, though. We enjoy it. Hopefully this summer, we canceled spring break. We didn't go anywhere for spring break because of all of the stuff. And hopefully this summer we'll be able to get around and go do some things. Yes, we go to Holland a lot, Daddy. There's a couple of beaches. Holland has a state park. That's always crazy busy, hard to get into in the summer. But there's another one, Tunnel Beach, and you actually go through a little tunnel to get over to the beach. It's just beautiful, beautiful over there. So hopefully we'll get to go do some of that stuff this summer. They are loosening up some of our restrictions in Michigan. Like, my husband asked me today, he says, so what are we doing next weekend? And I'm like, I don't know. Why? He goes, well, are some of the restaurants supposed to be open by then? And I said, I think so, maybe. I think they're able to open up with limited seating and stuff sometime this week coming up. Why? And he goes, well, it's your birthday. I was like, oh. It is? Next weekend? Birthday? No, it's not. What's today? Yes, I love Tunnel Park. I'm using white wax. I like the white wax. Here's my little caddy. I have a little caddy, and I got just a little tiny piece in here right now. I just, it comes in those squares, and I just take them and I fold them, and I just fold them. Like, I do this. I keep folding it when it gets too many holes, right? This is from my years of teaching, I think, playing with sticky tack. Mystery, you ever put things on your walls with sticky tack? I tried that in my drill pen once. It didn't work very good. It worked okay, but it was hard to put in my pen. So I just fold it and keep folding it and put it back in my little caddy. And I like the white wax. It works pretty good. So anyhow. Yeah, so today is the 6th. Oh, you like that video? It was hard to make. It really was. It was hard to make that video. But I wanted to, I just wanted to do it. I wanted to honor my last year of teaching in some way, and it was all tough. It was just all tough. It was hard. Yeah. Posters with sticky tack on them. Yeah, sticky tack works pretty darn good. It does. And my sticky tack was blue. So people talk about blue tack. I know people were talking about blue tack earlier, but my sticky tack that I would use in my classroom was blue. And it stuck. It would stick. Things would stay. I had like cement block walls, that have been painted. It would stay on that. Hi, Melissa. Yeah. I just didn't really like it real well in the drill pen. I do have some blue tack, and I use that sometimes, but the other thing I use is Quake Hold. The Quake Hold is pretty good, although it gets stringy. It will get stringy, and sometimes a little stringy, gooey stuff will get on your paintings. So you got to watch that. But if you get it packed in there good and you got a nice full drill pen with it, it works pretty awesome. So, and sometimes I just go back to pink wax. Seriously. I mean, before all these other waxes came out and all these other ideas, I just used pink wax and I didn't know any better. And I guess I really didn't have any complaints about it. It worked, you know? So, anyhow. So, well, I'm glad you liked it, Lynn. So, what was I doing? I was trying to figure out when my birthday actually is. If today is the 6th, so 7th is Sunday. 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess my birthday is Sunday. Is it Sunday? I think it's Sunday. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, maybe. Sunday or Monday. It's the 14th. I don't know. One of those. But my birthday's coming, so my husband was asking what we were going to do for my birthday, and I hadn't really even thought about it. You know? Didn't even think about it. Oh, you're moving classrooms? Oh, that's always fun. I can't tell you how many times I changed classrooms. I lost count. There were times I changed classrooms 2 or 3 times in the same year. In the same year, I had to move classrooms. Crazy. Crazy. I did not get the koala painting. I got Chuck, though. I got Chuck. Yes, I did. So, when's your birthday, Melissa? Is it... Yours is the 15th? What day is it? Is it Monday? Or... When's the 14th? It is Sunday. Thank you, Suzanne. So, I guess that's why my husband was asking what I wanted to do this weekend. Oh, yours is August 14th. There you go. Thank you, Joe. It's Sunday. Okay, my birthday's Sunday. I didn't even know. I mean, I hadn't even really sat down and thought about it. You know, with everything, school year ending and all this other stuff, I hadn't even really given it too much thought. I mean, I knew it was coming. I know I need to get a driver's license. You know, you have to get that special driver's license, you know, the enhanced driver's license. But you can't go to Secretary of State because they're not open, right? That's what's been our state's situation. Hi, Sherry. Oh, ew. No, I don't want our mosquitoes to carry some disease. Hi, Anita. Oh, no. Yeah, thank you, Mystery of all the June birthdays. Happy birthday. Oh, that's all right, Lynn. Have a good night. Oh, you got the Sweet Life coming. Yay. That's a pretty painting. Yeah. So, oh, the real ID. So, yeah, in our state, you've had to like make an appointment if you need to go get something done with your vehicle. So, I can renew my driver's license by mail. I can renew my tabs by mail, but I can't get a real ID by mail because you have to take your birth certificate in. Luckily, I have one because I just had to get it for retirement. So I had to make an appointment, and I'll have to go in. And my appointment, I could not get an appointment until the end of June. I mean, I started this last week, 2 weeks before my birthday, thinking, okay, I'll just get an appointment. No, it's at the end of June. So, end of June, I can go get my driver's license, my real ID driver's license. And apparently, they can't do anything at this point. If you get pulled over and you don't have an update driver's license, you just tell them, I have an appointment. I haven't been able to get in. They were booked. They were booked for almost an entire month. Almost an entire month. Yeah, crazy. Oh, the 15th. Wow. 32. Isn't that something when your kids get old like that? Watkins products. Watkins. Like Dr. Watkins? Where are you at, Jesse? You're asking about in the U.S. You must not be in the U.S. Where are you? You talking about like the Dr. Watkins stuff? Ross River fever? Ugh. Ew. We try hard to not get bitten. We try hard to not get bitten too, but oh man, they're everywhere. It's like I can't walk out the door without getting bit. You got both of those? Awesome. Yeah, I decided to save some money this week and just go with Chuck. And your finger slipped. Whoops. Oh my goodness. You got to cut off your fingers or gouge out your eyes. Oh man. It's getting bad out there, isn't it? It's getting bad out there. I know. Oh boy. Yeah, I hope that I can control myself next week. I hope. Tammy, I love it when you do that with the emojis. Okay, so Tammy is a member, you guys. So she's a member of the channel, so she gets the flower. But then you see the heart and the suns and stuff like that. Those are special emojis I put out there for members to use. I love it when you use those. I love it. I've used vanilla extract in your Watkins. Huh. For mosquitoes? Yes, Suzanne, just cut it right up. Just cut it into pieces. Mystria, I'm telling you, I knew I was going in for Chuck, and I was actually in such a panic to make sure that I just got my Chuck. I didn't want to take any time to even try to get anything else. So I just got Chuck and got out. That was a good plan though. Panic makes you buy differently. I got it and I left. I was done. Mystria, good question. I'm not on your end. I don't know how you get the emojis. How do you get to the emojis? There you go. Lindy's like, now I have to figure out how to do the emojis. I just figured out how to join. Oh boy. Tammy, how do you use the emojis? How do you use the emojis? Well, Rallison just popped in and did a super chat. Thank you. That is so cute, that little dancing little guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That is awesome. He's still dancing away. Woo, ooh, ooh, ooh. Deborah, hang on. More videos coming. Wait for tomorrow. Oh, there, Kathleen. How do you do it? Tell them how you find the emojis, because I can't do it from my end. I don't know how you find them. I just don't know. See, everything's weird on my end versus your end, and there's things that I just can't, I can't figure out because I'm not you. I'm me. That makes sense? Oh. I am so happy you stopped in, Ray Ellison. How you doing? Oh, look, you got him. Maritza got him. Oh, so Deborah, the special emojis are for members. They are for members. Click the smiley face. Click on the face beside your name. They're there. All right. Hey, guess what? I can do them. I can do them. Look. There we go. Oh, boy. Now, they all had little meanings, too. And I'd have to go back in and look and see what each of them meant. They had little meaning. There you go. There's the special emojis. Those were, oh my gosh, you guys have no clue. Those were hard to do. They were hard to do. I had to go look up emojis. And then I had to get certain, I don't know, they had certain regulations for what your emojis had to be. Oh, it was, I got it though. I got it. Oh, goodness. the left of the chat box. There you go. Lindy, woo, woo. Hey, blonde. Blonde whore. Were you here earlier and then you leave? Or you been here the whole time? I know I saw you earlier. Okay, guys, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9:04 and I'm just chatting away still. So I guess I gotta go. It's time for me to leave. This has been fun. I am so glad you guys all came and shared some time with me. And I got new members tonight. Oh, I'm so happy, you guys. I mean, I like doing this. This is fun. I enjoy it. And I hope you guys do too. So any ideas, any suggestions, shoot them my way. Seriously, because I do this for you guys. Well, I do it for me too, but I do it for you guys so that you guys get something out of it. So you got any ideas, shoot them my way. Let me know, and I'll see what we can do. All right. Oh, Melly, thank you. I hope your dad's doing better, Melly. I know that it's been a struggle, but hopefully you're getting there. Keep that feeding tube going so he can get better, right? He'll get there. He'll get there. All right. Okay, so I'm going to jet off here now. I'm going to go see what my husband's up to. He's outside doing something. I know what he's doing. He's burning up all my diamond painting boxes and things like that, packaging. Maybe we can make some.